should I make sure? Well, first of all, I should make sure that mine is straight.
Oh, look at us. Okay.
Is that enough right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have my lube.
Oh. Your
I
lip
found
lube?
it. My lip lube and my hand lube. Maybe. I hate that the lights show in my glasses.
I know, me too. What was that?
Missy next door. I hope she's okay.
I keep having this one little hair.
Could it be the
sticks
rain?
out. Yes.
I'm so over the rain.
I mean, I'm surprised my hair is not curly and frizzy
I know.
right now.
I know, but I did bring the clip. Okay.
Is all of this going on YouTube?
Uh-huh.
I love the way that one smells.
You want some?
Sure. Whoop! It's slippery.
Don't drop the soap.
Oh, it's like two sheep.
How cute is that?
That is so cute.
So this is the Love and Leche lime and lavender lotion bar that came with the Emma's kit.
I like these lotion bars like this, because if you don't want to get your fingertips all slimy,
Yeah.
you can just rub it.
I mean, that's
I
true.
have friends that have sensory issues with their fingertips and lotion. Have you ever heard that before?
I have sensory issues for all the things.
So they particularly, and this one just flakes shut, doesn't it?
Ooh.
This is actually in my bedroom on my dresser. I love this one.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Sandra,
So,
I guess we're
Julia.
filming shenanigans. So,
Shenanigan it up.
do you do today?
I don't know. We have a new piece of furniture coming to the shop today. Hopefully today.
Ooh, we do, but it's not one to sit on.
Oh, no. Nope. I should say it's a display piece, right?
Yeah.
Not furniture, display piece. I'm excited about
So that
it.
means things are going to be moving around again.
Again.
That's exciting, though.
Again. Mr. Yarn Winder is going to go pick it up, I hope. Yeah. What you been up to?
Oh, nothing. Just knitting.
I've been knitting too. I took a break from dyeing this weekend. I dyed some orange for Barbara and Jane.
Is it in your basket now?
No.
So it was a special order?
Well, yes, but I definitely should just do some for the shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm already thinking about...
Is this the safety orange that you're talking about?
Yes. See, that was a tangent. See, I just forgot. Like, I was going to tell you that I knit all weekend instead of dyeing.
It was a good weekend for it, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I needed it. It was Mom's birthday, and we just kind of...
Well, happy birthday to Mom.
Oh, she's 82. 82.
Do you think she watches?
No. No.
Oh.
No. Dad
You have
does.
to tell her. So, Dad, please tell her that we said happy birthday.
And it's their wedding anniversary. They got married on her birthday. 52.
How sweet is that?
Yeah.
Aw. Well, happy anniversary, Dad and Mom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 52 years. That's a long time, yo.
It is.
If Brian and I make it that long, it'll be a miracle.
That's not true.
No, it really will. We've only been married 3? Almost 4.
So
3 and a half.
in the bucket.
Yep.
You'll be there before you know it. We've been married for 27 years.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
You don't even look old enough to have been married 27 years. She got
I
married at
color-
10.
I color my gray.
Seriously. That's awesome.
Thank you. You see I'm wearing my crochet piece.
Your crochet.
My crochet.
And I'm wearing my never-ending shawl that's finally finished.
I think
But Lord have mercy, it's going to have to come off because it is warm.
And it's cold out there today. That's why I wore this instead of my linen one.
Yeah. Oh, you were going to wear the other
I was
one.
wear my linen poncho,
River poncho, yeah.
But it was going to be 66 as a high today. 66 in rain. And I thought, I'm wearing my crochet.
And no worries, I still have the air on.
Thank you.
Your AC
You
on.
don't want me to pass out.
No, it's gross outside. I hate it.
Yes.
Anyway, that picture of Hedgehog right there on your phone is like
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
That must be a new release.
Yarn.
Ballet slipper.
That's so
New
good.
color. Mm-hmm.
Yay. way.
It is pretty.
So, yeah.
We're kind of boring on our little
know.
shenanigans today.
Nothing exciting is happening.
It really isn't, is it?
Trying to
What
think.
plans do we have for the shop coming up?
Oh,
We've got some fun things coming up.
Yes.
Well, first of all, book club. I
book
started
club.
reading. Actually, I started the audiobook.
And?
Because I bought the book, hard copy, so that I could have the recipe. And I love the audiobook.
Good.
I think Kyle was telling us that she was listening to an audiobook, and that's what gave me the idea.
It's so much better that way.
That way you don't have to put your knitting down.
Correct.
And you can just read while knitting. I liked it.
Yes, that's perfect.
I think I'm on chapter 10.
Oh, you're almost done.
Am I?
I'm about halfway done. You're about halfway. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's total fluff, right?
It is
I was thinking about you. I was like, Julia said she'll write the discussion questions. What are we really going to discuss?
I'm going to go to the AI called Chat,
Our boyfriend.
and just ask him to please come up with something fun. But you know what? One of the things I've enjoyed about the book is when she's writing about touching the yarn and all of the fiber, and so has some teal color on her needles. It's easy to picture it because it's like our daily life here.
Yes, that's very true. That's what I'm enjoying it this time around instead of the last time I read it.
It's like romanticizing the yarn shop.
Yes, this is a very romantic job.
It is.
It is. It is. I'm very blessed to get to do what I get to do.
So what were you going to say, the other thing?
I have no idea.
Because I interrupted you?
No, I don't know. That's how my brain works.
I'm good at interrupting people.
Same.
I almost wonder if I have ADHD.
I know
I do.
No.
What do you think the symptoms are? Like you can't focus, you can't finish a sentence.
So Instagram is really good at diagnosing me.
Instagram?
So like, they show you all these reels of people that have symptoms that are considered adult ADHD.
Okay.
And oh Lord, I have 99% of them.
Wow.
But I've had them my whole life, and I was a very hyperactive kid, but then I grew out of that. I'm not the hyperactive, although sometimes I can be. Like, and that's how my brain feels.
See,
constantly.
I am up here.
Yeah.
But physically, I'm not hyper.
Correct.
But in my mind, it's just, it never ends. Is that a sign? Diagnose me, Sandra.
We'll get on some Instagram reels today, and we'll play Dr. Instagram and see if you have it.
I wonder if there's like a quiz you can take. Like back in the day in Mademoiselle, you could take these quizzes. And
Mademoiselle.
As a kid, have you ever? Do you remember reading Vogue and Mademoiselle and what are some of those other 17 magazines? They have all of these interesting articles in there. But I was pretty young when I was reading it. I mean, 13, 14 probably. And I remember some of them were pretty risque.
Yes.
And I remember
my mom. The education.
Yes, bless her heart. She was buying me these magazines, and she didn't realize that some of these articles I should not have been reading at that age.
Oops.
But I just remember, like you said, getting quite the education, relationships and such.
Bless.
Yeah.
Oh, I left my Portage bag over there on the table.
You want to go get it before I go live? Or do you want me to go live on Instagram?
Is it time yet?
It is 11:26. 4 minutes left of shenanigans. Did you finish your Portage bag?
No, but I made lots of progress. Like I'm telling you, I worked on things.
I'm so proud of you. I know, and this week, I don't know, were we just distracted? Because neither one of us really texted that much this week. Usually we're like texting each other, look at this, or...
Can I tell you what mine is? When I get quiet, it's because I'm PMSing.
Oh.
And it's not because I'm not upset with anybody. I'm feeling, you know what I mean? And when I feel, I just don't want to communicate with anybody, period. So when I get quiet, you just know.
Just wait a few more years. I want to say that, you don't have to worry about that, but then it's a constant.
What? What do you mean it's a constant?
PMS constantly.
What?
But nothing happens.
What?
Well, everything changes when you get into your perimenopause.
I'm in that. I'm in the throes of it. I think I'm like heading out the door because now things are just coming.
Nobody really talks about that, I'm not even convinced that doctors 100% understand.
They don't.
All of the symptoms and all of that us women have to deal with.
And Mr. Yarnwinder made the mistake one time of telling me it was all in my head. He never made that mistake again.
Did you knock him out?
He has one less tooth. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but like, and then he's done some research since then. He's like, oh no, I think you might be right. I was like,
he has a sister, doesn't he?
Yes, but
So
she's
should he know
younger.
these
She's
things?
younger,
Oh, okay.
and they're not close. I mean, you know,
So he should know these things.
he's
There's
gonna.
no excuse, Mr. Yarnwinder.
He's living through it. Bless him. We got married just in time for him to go through this with me. Oh.
It'll make your marriage stronger.
All right, Ross, you heard it.
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry, we got a little TMI every time we do
know,
this.
we do, don't
Poor
we?
YouTube. I'm so sorry. But anyway, yeah, that's why we were quiet that's why I was quiet this week.
PMS.
Yeah.
Why was I quiet? Oh, I
You just weren't feeling well.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody wants to hear about that. Autoimmune diseases are no joke.
No, they're not. Your hair is looking like a dark version of Tracy from the Grocery Girls. It's so cute.
Really? See, and this
Yes.
is the little hair right there that doesn't want to stay where I put it. Is it?
Yes.
Tracy. It is. Oh, yeah, because of this right here today.
I mean,
what
you
a
just go
compliment.
blonde and you'll be Tracy. She's so
You
cute.
know what? When I start to try to go and switch my hair to my natural gray color, a lot of women do go blonde.
They do in the transition, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I can't imagine you with blonde hair.
I don't look good with blonde hair. That's why it's still dark. But one day I'm going to show up on here with blonde hair and people are going to be like, who is that? They'll be laughing at us. Yeah.
I had black hair for a long time.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of my natural-ish color when I was in high school.
Beautiful. You have the perfect like skin tone for it. So
Oh, thank you. Let me just toot my own horn.
Toot,
So, you know, Queen Elizabeth, and I were having a conversation. She's so good with color and matching color.
Yes.
And one day she said, Julia, I'm going to tell you something. Just go with me on this. And she starts describing me as a Disney princess. If you were a Disney princess, you would be Snow White. And I was just like glowing. So now I just think of myself, what would Snow White wear? She wears navy. She says she has rosy cheeks. So yeah, I put on the little rosy cheeks. Isn't that just so sweet? We should have her go around and just tell everybody, just like you.
Which Disney princess is gray and pale? Which one is that? I'm like
Wouldn't that be a fun class though?
I'm the
Have
stepmother,
Elizabeth tell
Cinderella's
everybody
stepmother.
what colors look good on us and what Disney princess we are.
Well, I'm getting ready to sign us up for one of those things. I think there's one. Casey found one in Buford. Color analysis thing.
That's over there by me. Ooh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll look at it today. Okay,
You ready
we're
to
getting
go
ready to go
live?
live on Instagram. Yo.
I hope
We remember how to do it.
that I
we
do.
Never...
It's been a week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Turn our camera around. Oh, that was quick.
Uh-oh.
How do we do this? Uh-oh.
Good
Did
morning.
you see me
there we
push
go.
the camera?
I did.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday in Winder. We are live at the Yarn Winder. What is that face?
Well, we're so long on Instagram and so short on YouTube. Good morning.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Casey.
Casey and Alex and
Melissa.
Melissa. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How do you see Alex? Did I miss
Chew
Alex?
on this. Her handle is
hi,
Chew on
Alex.
this.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Good morning, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. We're excited to see everybody today.
Yeah, it's Wednesdays.
We are live.
Good morning, Kayla.
Hey, Kayla. Live on Instagram, and we are actually recording on YouTube today. So to see the shenanigans, you'll have to go and watch the replay on YouTube later. And good morning.
Yeah, we're gonna try not to go live on YouTube for a minute, just because it takes, number one, almost 24 hours for the video to upload.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go back to our old way for a little bit and see what happens. So that's why we're not live on YouTube this morning.
It's episode 22.
That's so crazy. We've done this for 22 weeks. That's like 5 months, 5.5 months. Holy moly.
Wow. We have talked about so many different things in these last 5 months.
Especially on YouTube.
We've been through it all.
Yeah, we have.
We have knitted so many projects. We should count them. I'm curious.
We should go back and watch and see how many things we've done. That would be kind of cool to make a little reel of all our finished projects.
We're not wearing name tags today But my name is Julia.
Hang on. And I'm Sandra, and I'll be right back.
And there goes Sandra, the owner-operator of the Yarn Winder. This is the local yarn store in Winder, Georgia. And we go live on Wednesday mornings at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be Elizabeth today.
And I'm going to be Casey.
Two of our favorite teachers here at the shop.
Yeah.
This is Queen Elizabeth.
This is Queen Casey.
Yes.
Casey the genius.
You guys might actually be in the comment section. Hey,
Good morning, Matt.
So we can be found on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We have a .com, and that's where you can also sign up for our newsletter as well as here in store. And you'll want to be on our newsletter because we have some fun events that we're planning for the summertime, such as a book club. We have neon night. We're going to have a movie night, and who knows what other things that we might have in store for you guys. Hi, Bethany. So, let's see. I said that we are live on Instagram, replay on YouTube, and YouTube is also where we're going to post all the patterns that we talk about today.
Yep.
And talked about the newsletter. Our store hours, we're closed on Sunday and Monday. On Tuesday, we're open 10 to 6. Wednesday, which is today, we're open 1 to 8, and we have open craft times between 1 and 4, and then we take a break at 5.
4. She'll get it eventually.
One day, I'll say it correctly.
She'll get it eventually. It's okay.
And then 5 to 8
yeah.
is the evening open craft times.
Yes.
So we hope you guys will come out and knit and crochet with us today. And then Thursdays, we're open 10 to 6, Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 6. And Saturday is when we have a annual make-along as well as knit-alongs. And this year, our annual make-along is the Anthology Throw, which is by Helen Stewart, and you can get the pattern on Ravelry. And what is exciting about this is we have 2 local dyers to us, Tethered Intentions and the local craftery, coming up with unique limited edition. When they're gone, they're gone.
They're gone.
Many colorways, and we never know what it is until you guys show up that month. So it's not too late to join if you guys are interested in doing that anthology throw with us. Just let Sandra know so that we can make sure that the dyers are dyeing enough of the minis for you guys. But we meet from 1 to 3.
Good morning, Angela.
Hey, Angela. Is that Angela? Hey, Angela. I know, I'm still trying to get used to everybody's handles. So when you come on live with us, I hope that you will let us know who you are so that we can start connecting names with handles. And but we also are doing the lemonade
Sweater and socks.
Yeah.
Which I have my sweater pattern right there. So, and Rachel finished hers.
And it's beautiful.
It is
she
beautiful.
posted it in her stories, didn't she? Hey,
Hi, Kyle. And mine is in timeout, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
We're also doing lemonade socks.
Yep.
And I know that Casey's got hers that she's doing.
Bethany.
And Bethany is doing those socks.
Yes.
And another exciting, so we go 1 to 3 on Saturdays for those make-alongs. So we hope that you guys will come out. I know that Mother's Day is actually this Sunday, so if you are in town and want to come hang out with some friends, I hope that you will do that this Saturday with us. But we also have another exciting thing that we're doing, which is Stitch in May.
Stitch every day in May. So we have these little calendars in the shop. I also sent it in the newsletter for you to print at home if you wanted to, and just mark off every day that you stitch.
Did you do it?
I did.
Oh, you sure did.
I'm on track. I mean, there's really never a day I don't knit.
So today is the 7th.
Yes, I've already knit.
Oh, you did? I haven't stitched yet, so I've got mine. I just
worked
need to
on my
put in
socks
today.
this morning.
But then if you complete this, and you bring it into the shop, at the end of the month, Sandra will give you a 10% discount for June. Right?
Yep, a coupon for
So
June.
it's like a bounce back coupon that you can get by doing the stitches in May. Is anybody else doing this yet?
Barbara posted hers on Instagram, Spinning Barbara, so some people are doing it.
And I know Connie was talking about it.
Yeah. So I hope to see lots of people do it. It's just fun. It's fun.
It's exciting to be able to see when I look back at the weeks and be like, oh my goodness, I really do knit every day. If I didn't, I think something would be wrong. I would be sick or something.
Yes.
Yeah, Kyle says that she's doing it as well. So.
Yay, Kyle.
Good, I'm glad that you're joining us on that.
Put that over there.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Sure thing.
Okay.
So what are you wearing, Sandra?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Misfit Crafts. Are you doing it too?
Hey, Misfits.
I don't know who you are. Please tell us your name. I am wearing Oh, it's finally done.
Bethany said, no, that's Kayla. Kayla
Yeah.
says that she's keeping track.
Oh, this is the Gradient Lights shawl from
Emma's
goodness
Yarn.
gracious. Emma's Yarn.
Laura Dobratz,
Yes.
I think, is the designer. That is so gorgeous.
It's finally done.
You did an amazing job. This
Thank you. It
particular
was fun.
pattern
Not
comes
really.
in the fade kit.
It
right?
does. I'm going to show you. So it's this pattern. You get all the yarn. So the yarn is there. And then you get the pattern code is on the back of the little tag for Ravelry. It's a free pattern code. And then you get the lotion bar that we were talking about it on YouTube. Yes, we count weaving as stitching. Absolutely.
Of course.
Oh, hey, Missy.
Bethany posted
Missy,
the
next
most
door.
beautiful tapestry that she did. Did you see that in her stories?
I missed
She was
it.
talking about her weaving. It's
Ooh,
gorgeous.
I'll have
She's
to go back and
actually,
check it.
she has a, what do you call it? I can't remember exactly.
morning,
what
Linda.
contest. That's my mama.
your mama.
And what? Hey, mama.
Happy Mother's Day on Sunday, Mama.
Aww.
Yes, so, okay, where are we? Oh, so that's what I'm wearing. The Gradient Lights shawl kit.
Well, it's beautiful.
But
Yes.
people have been talking about this kit for the new pattern that just came out called
Extra light bright, because I'm doing that one. That's a
Light
tea
Bright.
by
Yes.
Woolen Pine.
Yes, new pattern.
Yes, I'm going to use that.
Hey,
with
Dad.
this. Hey, Dad.
And
Happy anniversary.
I did try to read through the pattern a little bit, and you don't have, it says 10 colors, but you don't.
5 to 10 it says.
I think you can get away with this,
Really?
maybe adding in another skein.
I'm going to add 1 to 2 more.
Yes, but she tells you the math, like how to fade, even if you're using 3 colors, even if you're using 10 colors, she gives you the formula on how to fade it appropriately.
that's
So that's kind of
exciting.
cool. Hey, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya.
So yeah,
That's
so
gorgeous.
it's a couple of different things to do with the kit.
Yeah.
And we do have a few more of those kits left. Okay, what are you wearing,
This
my
is-
crocheter lady?
The hooker. Did you
Oh,
say
sorry.
hooker? crochet hooker. This is an FO. This is my Franny Granny Poncho.
She's so crazy.
And this particular pattern actually comes with 2 different views. This is a sweater, but I chose to do the poncho. So I finished it, and I took a class with Casey to learn how to do these granny squares, because my very next project that I do for crochet is actually going to be the Agnes vest, which is a pattern that Bethany introduced me to, and it has a lot of the crochet granny squares and knitted.
It's like a hybrid.
This is
The
a
perfect hybrid.
and that is on my bingo card.
Yes,
A
it is.
hybrid, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So that's what I'm wearing. My
Yay.
FO.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud.
It's fun.
For
Oh, and I
sure.
changed it a little bit. I did modify. The pattern actually shows that it has tassels. Is that what those are called? But
Or
I
fringe,
decided
yeah.
fringe. I decided instead to do a little scallop, and this is a edging that was on the La Bien-Aimée La Triangolare. No, La
Yeah,
Triangolare.
but it's
Le Triangolare. So anyway, so I did that on the bottom of this instead of putting fringe.
it's so cute.
Thank
It's
you.
so
And,
cute.
it's double-sided.
Oh yeah. So
Yep.
she's got a cape back there.
Yes, it
She's
is a
superhero. It's so
It
good.
is. Oh, and I fancified it.
Look, she texted me this, and I was like, "What?"
Well, see, that's what's so exciting too about crochet. I feel like it's easier to kind of modify it than knitting, at least.
Yes, that's what I've
me.
heard.
And what I did is just added a row of single crochets. It's not like it was difficult at all, but I think that adds
Is it a
nice
single
touch.
crochet or is it a slip stitch? I don't know the difference.
I did it first time with a slip stitch, and then on top of that, I actually did a double crochet.
Got it.
A single crochet. They're very similar, but when you do a single crochet, you then have to go back up and loop it and pull it through another string.
Got it.
But if it's just
Okay.
the other thing you said, you
Slip-
don't the slip stitch, you don't add another yarn over.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it's a simpler thing.
But
Okay.
the slip stitch wasn't enough. That's why I went on top.
Gotcha. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, she texted me and said, I added a little border. I'm like, shut up. You are so amazing. That's so cool.
Oh, crochet people are so cool.
You're so
I
cool.
think it looks good. No, you're so cool.
I'm so hot right now. I'm like so
Yes,
hot that I'm about to take off this
That
FO.
lamp is very, very warm.
It is. Okay.
So store news.
We already
We
talked about
talked
that.
about the lemonade and new arrivals.
Okay, so
I know everybody's
there's
going
stuff
to see
coming this week, but
this.
unfortunately it's not here yet. The yarn bowls that we talked about last week for Mother's Day, we've gotten more in and more are coming today. So they're very cute, lightweight, 3D printed. They're so adorable. So these are brand new at the shop, $10. I mean, you can't beat a yarn bowl for $10.
And it's handmade.
And it is handmade locally.
Yeah.
So we love that. Thank you to our friend Ursula for hooking us up with that.
So pretty.
And she sent me videos of it being made. It is the coolest thing to watch. It's so cool.
Wow.
I don't have any of that knowledge, but I'm glad other people do.
I know.
Yeah.
Me too.
So yarn bowls are here. Speaking of Mother's Day, Mother's Day is this Sunday.
Yes.
We have gift cards available. We can help you fill a yarn bowl with goodies for your mama or you or whoever, your crafting buddy.
We posted an Instagram reel where we show Kayla going through the store and actually purchasing out some different Mother's Day gifts for her gift bag.
And if I can plug our little people next door, our sweet friends Missy over at the Rust and Booth Shops, she has a ton of cute little gifts too that you could add to your yarn bowl, like all kinds of things. So pop over there, see what they've got for your mama. Yes, Kayla was so cute doing that.
I know she was, wasn't she?
That was precious. Thanks, Kayla, for hopping in.
Yes.
Okay. What else we got? Oh, Tour de Fleece.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not familiar with this. You're going to have to...
I'm not either,
fill
but
us
I'm
in.
learning. Okay, so every year, spinners across the world, possibly the world, in the month of July, mirroring the Tour de France, will spin every day for the month. And it's just kind of like the Stitch Every Day in May challenge, but it's for spinning. So you spin every day in the month of July. So we do have a core group of spinners that joins us once a month. And a couple of us are joining in. I'm learning how to spin. Casey's learning how to spin. So our group is growing. And we thought it would be cool to advertise maybe having some sponsors sponsor us per ounce of fiber that we end up spinning by the end of July, like 10 cents an ounce. And then we'll weigh all of our ounces when we're done spinning, or grams, or whatever it needs to be. And then we will donate that. I personally want to do something to support the Peace Place, which is the Women and Children's Shelter in Winder. If that means buying them blankets or buying them toiletries for the shelter or whatever they need, taking that money and donating it to them. So that's my thought. The details are still getting all hammered out. We're coming up with a group name. But if you would be interested in sponsoring us little spinners, let us know. It's kind of like the Knit-a-thon and Gilmore Girls.
Oh,
Do you remember that episode?
Oh my
So
gosh,
cute.
yes.
And they were raising money for their bridge, but we're raising money for the Women and Children's Shelter. But anyway, so cute. So that's coming. I'm going to give Sweet Julia all the details, and she's going to make it all fancified in her way that she does that makes it look good.
I'd be honored to.
Yes, thank you. So that's coming in July, Tour de Fleece. If you are a spinner and would like to join us, join our team, let me know.
Good. That's exciting.
Yes, it is. Something cool. Okay,
It is.
book club.
Okay, book club. Maggie Sefton is the author of a knitting mystery series, and we are going to be starting with the first book called Knit One, Kill Two, and it'll be starting in June, and it will be a Tuesday evening from 5 to 6, and we'll be knitting along and discussing the knitting. What's the name of her shop? Do you know? Has she named the shop yet?
I feel like it's homespun.
Okay,
The homespun shop,
that sounds good.
I think.
We'll have to find that out. I don't remember. I guess I'm in chapter 10 and book 1, so I don't remember if it's
I think
been
it's
mentioned.
homespun, but I could be wrong.
But anyways, it's such a cute homey book.
It is.
Homey.
Yeah, homie.
Yeah, cozy is what I'm trying to say.
There it is.
Yeah.
Huga.
So I hope that you will. Yeah, Hygge.
Hygge.
2 G's. I don't know. Never quote me, as Saunders, I'm sure, more accurate with this.
It's Danish. I don't know. Huga.
But
It's a good
anyways,
book.
so we hope that you will join us, and I'm actually going to make the cinnamon rolls. In the first book, there is a pattern for a very basic scarf, and also the cinnamon rolls that they were eating in chapter 1 through 3.
Yes.
And they keep mentioning it too.
Yes.
So
They better be yummy.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you wouldn't make them yummy, but the recipe better be yummy.
I will certainly do my best.
I know you will,
Yeah.
because that pound cake was amazing.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
I've been thinking about that all weekend. Okay.
So you can do audiobook, or you can do the book can be purchased on Amazon, and also we have a local bookstore nearby.
In Auburn, the Corner Bookstore has offered to order any books that you need for our book club at a very reasonable price. So we love supporting local and small business when we can.
Very good.
Very good.
So we hope to see you guys then.
Yes. We have lots of people, I think, coming.
Yeah.
I've had lots of people
talking
show
about it
interest.
already.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be a good night.
So is this all we have for in store?
Yes,
Because we have
ma'am.
like 2 baskets here sitting on the table.
That's to talk about
for
the
other
patterns.
things?
Yeah.
Okay. Chapeau.
Chapelle Volley.
Chapeau.
Ursula.
La Triangulare.
Shawl
Chapeau.
is coming, I think, tomorrow, of course, just in time. And then our first Ashford delivery is coming. By the way, if you need something from Ashford, let me know. So yeah, things are coming. Just it'll be next
But what
week.
about the people that don't know what Ashford is? There might be some people.
Ashford is a New Zealand company that makes the spinning wheels, the spinners, the drop spindles, the looms, all the things.
All the things.
All the things.
Looms too?
Looms, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
exciting.
So, yeah, if you need any of that, let me know. Alrighty. So, yeah, I don't have anything new. That's about it.
Works in progress. Nope. Things we love.
I'm keeping her on track, you guys. Speaking of spinning.
Ooh.
Speaking of spinning.
Did you make this?
Shut up, I did.
Shut up. No way.
So, this is my first kind of decent yarn. Yeah. I spun 2 bobbins and then I plied them together yesterday.
Wow.
Now, it's 111 yards, 71 grams. It is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. It hasn't been washed yet, hasn't been, all of that, but
That's beautiful.
thank you.
May I touch it?
Of course. Squish my yarn, squish my yarn.
Look
So
at
this is a
that.
funny story. I was sending it to the spinner group on Facebook, and at the same time, Spinner Barbara says, I just got my book club book in the mail. And I send a picture of this, and she says, why is it so small?
Oh, really?
And I said, because I scanned it up on the Swift. I didn't have a nitty naughty. I said, that's why it's small. And she goes, no, the book club book. She sends me a picture. She said, I spewed my coffee. Leave it to me.
She'll read it in one night.
Yeah.
It's not.
But I mean, the book itself, her book is small. And Casey said it's because it's a mass-produced paperback that it is small. But it was kind of funny that I thought she was talking about my little skein, which it is small. But
It's gorgeous.
I'm loving spinning. Hopefully, I'll get better at it. What are you loving these days?
Well, everybody knows that I love to watch YouTube videos when I'm knitting at home. So what I'm loving this week, I had a couple of different YouTubers that I wanted to mention.
Oh, cool.
That I like. Now, I have already talked about a lot of these. However, the first one I'm going to mention is the Table 10 podcast. They are new. I think they only have a few, like 5 or so podcasts out right now. But they're sisters, and they both knit. And you'll have to watch their latest episode to explain why the name of their knitting podcast is Table 10. I don't want to spoil the surprise because it is really quite interesting. But they are really entertaining, and I like what they're knitting.
Aw, sweet.
Yeah. Now, one that I have mentioned a lot is Edible Thoughts Makes. Her name is Stephanie, and I think she's up in Michigan. And I actually have mentioned her podcast to quite a few different people because she's one of those that she finds a pattern and she wants to knit it over and over again with different yarns, different techniques, and add different flair to it. And
That sounds kind of like you. Yeah.
I like, and she also does some cooking and things like that too. And then another one is called Where We Knit, and she actually broadcast in a local yarn store up in Washington, maybe, or
cool.
somewhere up north. but she teaches classes as well. But she just has a really interesting perspective that I haven't heard a lot of other podcasting. You know, she's different and knows what she's talking about. She's interesting. And then another favorite, this is called Another Knitting Pod, and it is a mother up in Colorado, and when she releases a video, I immediately go to watch it, even if I'm not knitting. Yes, I love, she has like me, she loves playing with color with her yarn. So she does a lot of like Stephen West patterns and a lot of bright, happy colors. And then at the end of her podcast, I think she's in school and getting her master's degree to be a social worker, I believe. Oh, so she has some interesting input about relationships at the end of her podcast. But I just love her. I think she's amazing. So those are some of the podcasts that I'm loving right now. My top ones, again, when they release a podcast, I'm there watching it.
That's so cool. I love that. I love that this community is growing like that. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Yep.
Okay, so now on to Whip's works in progress.
Okay. I'll start with the one that is in timeout right now. Sorry.
That's okay. It's just me on camera.
Are you voguing?
I'm voguing.
Okay, we just showed our age. Half of our people don't know what that is. Okay. My lemonade sweater. So we have talked so many things about tools that we love and things that help us keep on track.
Yes, yeah. You didn't use it?
I didn't use it. Do you know what I was using? A sticky note to mark my chart. Well, my sticky note moved.
Oh, no.
And I am obviously off on this chart and I can't get it back. So it will get back. I just need some time to just sit down and get quiet and figure out where in the world I am on my chart.
Just rip it back.
Rip it back to what though? I won't know where I am.
One of our episodes.
But look at those floats.
You were not complaining about it, and it was like the second. You were just beyond the second zigzag.
But there's an increase row in there somewhere. And so I've just got to figure out, it's fine. It's only like I just need to go back a couple of rows and then just figure out where I am once I go back a couple of rows. But that's my lemonade sweater.
Well, it sure is pretty and your floats are gorgeous.
Thank you. It'll get done eventually, maybe by the time winter rolls around and we can wear it. So it is what it is. True. All right, what's your first work in progress? I have a bunch.
What do I have? Well, you know what? Actually, I'm going to talk about, because I finished... this is the Simply Scrappy Cowl by Helen Stewart, and she is the lady.
Is it really that long?
I mean, you had a friend come in who had just knit this, and it was pretty darn long.
It was. We did block it. I didn't even think about that, but yes.
So I'm kind of using my scraps from the leftovers from the Anthology pattern and putting it in here. Oh my gosh. So I have already put in, these are the two May colors. And this is April right here.
That's like a gorgeous sunset right there, kid. That's amazing.
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's just so pretty. So I love this.
So good.
So that's one that I will put away until you are letting me purchase the next color.
I haven't even thought about it yet. So you're not missing anything quite yet because it's not done. Okay. Socks. I'm back on my sock mojo. Thank you, Elizabeth, for designing a sock pattern.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 project bags on the table.
Finished sock number 1. Yes. Told you, mojo is back. And then I've started sock number 2.
Look at this.
These are the test knit for our friend Elizabeth.
The Rory sock.
The Rory socks. And it's a fun little pattern. And I did try them on. They fit. So sock number 2 will be made.
Those are tinana little feet. Little bitty. Oh my goodness. But what a beautiful pattern.
The stitch pattern is fun. And it's easily memorized. You know, it's just a 4-row repeat.
I need to put it up to the camera. I hope you guys can see how beautiful that is. Is it blurry?
I don't think so.
Good job.
Thank you. So that's technically a hoe, but also a work in progress at the same time. So yeah.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, so my next work in progress, well, I should probably go to the outline tee. Do you guys remember this by Jessie Maed Designs?
I can't wait to see the progress you've made.
You guys, this is the one that I started and decided to actually frog it. And we did a reel so we could have some content on me frogging. And because it was too big, I needed to go down a size. So this is one full skein of yarn right here.
And this is Zoe.
This is Zoe. And of course, this is clearly bottom up. So,
hopefully, yes.
Yeah. That'd be so funny.
Be a little off the shoulder.
Yep.
Yep.
But I'm excited about this. I'm loving the yarn, and I'm happy with the way that it's coming up. But what you do, because these are going to be drop stitches, you do a yarn over right here, and then you just knit stockinette all the way up to where we're going to be going to the shoulder, underarms. And then once you add your shoulder seams, then you're going to drop that stitch, and that stitch, if you've done it correctly, will go all the way down and stop at the yarn over right here at the bottom. So you kind of have to trust the process.
You do.
You know, it's kind of, have you heard people talk about how knitting and crochet has taught them life lessons? You know, patience, one stitch at a time, it matters in the progress, and like a drop in the bucket, and patience and trust. You got to trust the process.
I say it all the time.
My biggest tip is read the pattern, turn the page. I know that there was
we're both guilty of that.
Something like that, where
we're
I was
both guilty of that.
completely bamboozled by a pattern. And
the Anthology through, actually.
I didn't flip the page. That's why. I didn't keep reading.
But you shouldn't have flipped the page. You could have been ignorant a little bit longer and been living in that bliss of 500 stitches only.
Right. It makes a difference. 576 stitches versus 1,012 or something like that.
No, 1,100 and something. But I read it the other day because I was like, I wonder when we actually jump up to that number. We really don't jump up to that until the very end. So we're not really knitting that many for that long, which is nice. We do have to bind them off. But that's another story.
That's going to take a whole month or two.
We are seriously having a celebration when we finish those suckers.
We need to have a cast-off party.
Heck yes, we do. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. What bag are you going for?
This is Playdate number 2, you guys.
Oh my gosh, Sandra.
Yep.
You showed it on episode 21 and it was just the collar.
It was just the collar. See my little progress keepers way up there. So on Monday, I think, I just sat and knit this all day long.
Don't you just love that pattern?
I do. I do.
And that's the Noro Compito?
Yes. In the pink, which hopefully we'll get more of.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I have maybe 4 or 5 more raglan increase rounds, and then I'll do a couple of rows and then split for sleeves, and then that sucker will be halfway done. Yeah,
it is a quick knit.
It goes way faster the second time than the first time.
I noticed that when I frogged this. It went faster because you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to kind of second guess yourself on it.
Correct.
Okay, so my next one is the Tolsta tee by Rebecca Clow. This is the second time that I've knitted this one, and I did go down a size in this because the first one has a lot of fabric right here underneath the arms, which I think is kind of like a issue that you can have with raglan anyways, right? So I hope that this will help me, but basically
talk about progress.
All I have to do right now is the ribbing on the bottom. This is
get out, and then the sleeves.
And the sleeves. And I'm going to do the short sleeves navy. Yeah, short sleeves.
Or are they going to be 3/4 or short or what?
Probably 4 to 5 inches.
Okay.
Which is.
Oh my gosh, that'll be. She'll be wearing that next week.
Well, no, I got to wear the river poncho.
That's true. Okay, 2 weeks.
Hopefully this will be finished, and I'll just have to block it.
So.
But I'm actually knitting. This is my first 100% Pima cotton garment that I've ever knit, and this is out of
Juniper Moon
Farms 100 Pima cotton.
Ultimate Pima.
Ultimate Pima. Okay. And I love it.
So do you love it?
Soft. It is so silky. I've heard a lot of people don't like knitting cotton because it hurts their hands, but I have not had that experience at all. The yarn is very, very silky. I don't know if that's because it's Pima cotton. It is a higher grade of cotton.
I definitely think there are cottons that will kill you.
Really?
But yes. But
the drape on this is incredible. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could feel it.
It is so soft.
It is super soft.
Feel free to come by the shop today and fondle her sweater.
Come touch my shirt.
Come touch the Tolsta. That's her tag right there. Touch the Tolsta.
Touch the
I think that's the thing.
But that's a fun pattern, and there's so many modifications that you can do or people have done.
That little picot edge on the collar is too cute for words. Like, I love it.
So
it's so cute.
Are you going to knit one of these?
Eventually.
One day?
I've got 3 sweaters on the needles right now. About to be 4 if I cast on the Camaro, so I need a minute to catch up. But
I'm in my garment era where I think every season that's all I want to knit. And then I went to shawls, and now I'm back into summertime is coming. I want to knit all the things so that I can have the cutest, because that's the fun thing about knitting your own clothes is that you get to pick. You remember I had a pair of pants, and I brought in the picture so that you could help me pick the color. Yes. Is it still my turn?
No.
You have more.
I do.
So I'll show you that later.
Oh, okay.
I had to pick the yarn to match the pants, and that's coming next.
Yes.
So what do you have?
All right, so here's my next one that I am super excited that I jumped back onto because now I'm done with the diamonds. This is my Portage bag, which is, see, I had all these pulled out. There's the Playdate tee.
Here's the Rory socks.
Where is it? Where's my little sheet?
I don't know.
I for real printed it out. It's the Portage bag. Hold on. It's here somewhere. I wonder if it got picked up with your... No. What did I do, y'all? I'm losing it.
Well, you keep
Hold
talking,
on.
and
Okay.
I'll keep working on
There it
this.
is. Nope, that's not it.
There it is. Found it. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Oh my God.
Good job.
This cute little project bag. I'm so excited
It's not
to have
little,
it.
though.
It's not little.
Yeah.
No, it is very much not little. So I had just, last time we talked about it, I was here, and I was in this knit pearl diamond hell. Like
Yeah,
it was,
didn't care for that.
I did not. So I just sat down yesterday, and yeah, those are my little cherries from a charm to loop. So I just knocked it out. And so I'm done with the diamonds, and I'm heading to, that looks very dirty in the back.
It does, Sandra.
Sorry,
Oh,
you
my.
guys. Okay, I can't get it to lay.
Oh, look,
holy
we got
moly.
conversations going on, and I didn't even know.
Holy moly.
Hoopla. Gorgeous yarn. Frenchie.
Sorry, we missed all of those.
Oh,
They
so
weren't
pretty.
scrolling.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sorry. Yeah, so I'm now to the baubles. And it'll be done.
Oh.
Baubles, and then you knit the little strap, and then you're done. And then I have to do all the sewing work. But I'm going to pay one of my friends to do that for me because I don't want to do it.
That looks like so much fun. I know we've had quite a few people actually knitting this Portage.
Yes, yes. So I'm glad that, and that yarn, y'all, I pulled it. That's why I have this basket over here. It's the West Yorkshire Spinners DK Blue Face Leicester, and it is, thank you, Bethany. I love that about you.
Oh.
Because every time I look at it, it's backwards, I think. This color is by far one of the best colors I've ever seen. It's called Fossil. But then I thought, for other people, we have like a lighter blue, and then there's just the Croft, which is another gorgeous blue. I'm in my blue era right now. I don't know why. I knit a shawl out of the green. And these are fabulous yarns to work with. They feel very crunchy when you first touch them, but when you're working with it, it is so soft. And I love them.
It's like a bouquet.
It is.
Yes.
So I pulled those, but that's my Portage bag. So I made some good progress on that yesterday.
You sure did.
It'll be done by next week.
Yeah, you're almost done. Very nice.
Thank you,
Good
thank you, thank you.
job. Okay, so I have a cast on.
Oh wait, we're not done.
We're not done?
No. Do you
I
not
want
have
to
any?
talk about my cast on.
You still have this.
Well, that's what this is.
Oh.
This is my cast on.
Whip. We're still on whips.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Whip.
I got one more whip after yours.
Because I finished this, I had to cast something on. And of course, it has to be a garment. And I've talked about this as a wannabe a couple of months ago. And this is the blank canvas tee. And it is using the Remix Lite. And this is the garment that you helped me pick out to match a pair of pants.
Yes.
And what is super cool about this, well, first of all, this Remix Lite, oh my goodness, it is a sport weight, but it has fingering weights yardage. So 400 and something odd yardage. I mean, this isn't even going to take a couple, like 2.5 for how long I'm wanting to do. But anyways, this is so cool because you knit it on, but you're going to wear it inside out. So it's got the pearl side is actually what is going to be worn. And anyways, it's been a lot of fun. And there is one, this reminds me of the Andrea Mowry
Weekender.
Is that where
She's
you
got that
wear
little,
it inside out, and then it has a line going down the front center. So this is the front right here.
I was trying to see. You probably can't. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. That little detail.
I am
Just
loving
enough
this.
detail.
Feel how soft that is.
Stop. That's going to be light as a feather, too.
I know, right? This particular yarn, I'm wanting to knit. I actually have some to make the Alpine Bloom.
Yes.
But this, so many different garments that this would work for. Because I think it has such a versatility with the gauge that you can knit it up at. Yes.
Okay, I'm glad you're doing that because that will probably be seriously a sweater that I will knit. I think it'll be my next like play date, you know, just something that's simple but easy to wear. Love it.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you cast that on.
I am too.
That's exciting.
I am too. I had a debate. It was either that one or the there's a Tiff Naylands up in that I was going to make with Noro Sonata. Is it Upward? And anyways, that might be my next cast on anyway. So y'all see episode 24. I'm going to claim it right now.
I haven't shown this in a minute, so I'm proud of myself because on Saturday I actually sat down and worked on my anthology throw, and I'm actually into the April colors. Finally.
Good job.
Yeah. This was February and then March. And so now I'm in April. So I still have one more April color to go.
It's amazing to me how everybody's looks different, even though it's the same yarn. Because mine does not look like this.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. Ursula and I were talking about that on Saturday. She was like, they're all going to be so similar, but so different.
Look how big this, nope, this is my second one. That's the second one.
Yes, that's your first one.
Yes, I guess I did the poodles, Oi with the poodles in the center.
Yes.
And this is April. Why does yours look bigger? Oh, you're not following the pattern.
I am not.
But they're similar but different.
Yeah.
Oh, we did do the same colors right there. Look at that.
So you're where I am, almost.
I guess so, yeah.
No, I did Kayla's color first for April.
I'm almost done. This is my other April color to do, right? This is Tethered Intentions.
Yes.
And then this is Local Craftery.
Correct.
Almost done.
And let me tell you, Ursula was knitting these two together. I mean, like she was on these two. Kayla, if you're still on here, this needs to be a set because those two next to each other in her blanket were absolutely glorious.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to
glorious.
Make sure
Yes. So good.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm gonna do next. We have strings everywhere.
But I was knitting it and I was drinking my little LaCroix and I was like, when your water and your blanket match.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
Anyway, so that was fun. I haven't worked on it in a minute and I got some work on it on Saturday. So that was good.
We're almost halfway through.
Isn't that crazy? We really are.
Because June
will be 6 months.
Halfway.
Yep. That's
Did you do a second one?
I have. I just haven't touched it. But I will.
Since I got it out, here's my second.
Oh my God.
And I'm using this handmade by Lisa to keep my yarn balls in there. Because my yarn balls go across the floor. Huge.
So good. Such a fun pattern.
This was the last time I showed it on the air. So it's been a while since I've
You haven't worked
there.
Oh.
I got a long way to
You did a lot of work. Those are a lot. It's 500 and something stitches. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Yep.
Well, very good. Okay. I have 0 wannabe whips.
I have so many whips, I had to pick and choose.
Okay.
But
This is great.
100%. Oh, is it going to be the Tiff Nayland one or is it going to be this one? This one is the Emmanuel T. I'm going to do Tilly with this. Okay, if Jennifer's watching, I apologize right now because she and I both bought Tilly to make the Casapinka powder wrap, which 100% was behind, but then I saw this and thought, what a great yarn for a summer garment. And the front of this particular sweater actually just looks like a normal tee, but then the back has the lace. So
Business in the front, party in the back.
Exactly. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
I want to knit this one next. We'll see.
Is that cables or is it just, does it look like cables?
I think it's just...
It is cables and lace.
Ooh.
Cables and lace.
This is going to be my first cables pattern then. I've never done a cable.
Oh,
I've done plenty of lace.
You're going to go, that was easy.
I need to add that onto my bingo card.
Yeah, you do.
Because I'm about to get it checked off.
Yeah, you are.
Isn't that cute?
Kayla did a very similar style sweater for her first sweater.
She did her first sweater?
Yeah.
Wow.
With a little fun in the back. And she did it with fingering weight and mohair. Bless her heart. She jumped all in. Like, if you're going to go big, go big.
I saw this particular pattern talked about. I believe it's called Cozy Up Knits, which is a group of sisters. There's 3 different sisters sitting in their kitchen table, and one of them had just finished this particular sweater, and I just thought, that is so me. I'm doing it. So I bought the pattern.
What are you going to wear under it?
Well,
or are you?
Just a regular layering tank.
Okay.
Nothing.
Ooh la la.
That's not true.
Okay, I love it.
That's it.
Okay. So,
finished
objects. I already talked about my Rory sock and the Gradient Light shawl. And then
my
Franny
Vera.
Granny. Yep.
So I guess we talked about everything.
We did.
Let's just make sure that we haven't let the lace shine. Yes. You guys rock. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for being here and chatting with us, meeting us here on Wednesday mornings. We have so much fun doing this. Very, very fancified. Very, very true. Save me the pink. Oh, okay. Not sure which one that would be.
I don't know.
Thank you for the compliment on my poncho. Is that the pink?
Is this the pink, Tanya? I don't know. Did we show a pink? Oh, you know what we didn't even talk about was this right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is a brand new yarn to the shop. Well, it's brand new, period, but it's brand new to us. I've got 4 different colorways, and so I went to Ravelry to see what people are making with it, but it's so new that there aren't any, like, there's very few patterns and projects yet. One of them, however, was a ranunculus, and so this one has done more than one ranunculus. I have not done any ranunculi, so I'm going to cast on a ranunculus with this yarn for a shop sample just to see. I want to see how it knits up. I want to see how it feels. It's very soft to the touch. It seems to be all summer garments that are on there so far.
You know what? Maybe I should do the love note with this. I was going to do the love note with the really rosy. Of course, you could, because this might be warmer, and then this would be more
cooler.
summery.
Yes.
And the love note is like the ranunculus, where you can use all different kinds of weights of yarn.
Viscose, organic cotton, and nylon.
Which isn't that bamboo? Viscose is bamboo, I think.
I think it's a byproduct of bamboo, yeah. So we have this color, this fun like pinky and purple, this fun like purpley blue. That's going to cool over time. And like a hot lime green. How fun is that? So I was trying to decide which color I would do, because I feel like this is going to wash me out. It's too light.
Yep.
This is way out of my comfort zone, this is the year for that.
Have you ever done purple? Maybe.
This is in my comfort
What do you guys
zone.
think? Do you guys have
do you
any
think?
opinions? I'm sitting here looking on Instagram to see if anybody
Oh,
says
yarn
something.
bowl.
Oh, the yarn bowl. Pink.
Save me a pink.
Right here.
Yarn bowl, Tanya? Blue. This blue. That blue, Melissa, you think? But I'm going to get your math today, because this is only a 50-gram ball. So how many of these is it going to take is what I'm wondering. But we'll find out, won't we?
We sure
Yeah,
will.
we'll do the math today. So that might be a cast on
And you're
shop
going to do
sample.
your very first ranunculus. That's a fun pattern.
Blue.
Yep, everybody's
Okay,
saying blue.
blue it is. Okay, so that's number...
You're going to
51.
cast on another garment.
Not yet. I'm going to cast off some garments first.
A lot of fun things
Lots
going
of
on
good
here
stuff.
at the Yarn Winder, you
Yes.
guys. I hope that you guys will come in and show us what is on your needles.
We love to see that.
We really do. You guys inspire us, and we appreciate
Enable us. Yeah. That's the word. Enable us.
Enablers. That's so true, isn't it? Have we talked about everything?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining
Thank
us,
you.
and we hope to see you next Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Instagram, and catch the replay over on YouTube, where we will also show the patterns, and we hope to see you guys today.
All right.
So have a
We'll
great
see you
week.
this afternoon. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.